Hello, everybody. Let's do some Raw live reacting. I know stuff's been going on. Been doing my best to stay spoiler reverse as we can get into this. So yeah, we're gonna watch some Raw, and I'm gonna be grinding a little bit of MFP while we play the game here. So I'm excited, while we watch for MyFaction. So, anyways. I don't want to wait too long. Let's jump right into it. Just make sure I got everything set up correctly here. Hopefully it sounds better today than it was yesterday. Yesterday was great. So hopefully everything's slightly better. Okay, I'm going to hit play here. Now you guys should be able to hear the audio coming through for Raw. Let me know if you guys can. And before I dive into Raw, I'm going to have one of my Father's Day gift, a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Mm. Okay, they're in Green Bay. That belt looks good around him. Bailey. Love Bailey. Oh, it's Stephanie. I thought that was Roxanne for a second. Can't wait to see Asuka. I don't know who's going to win that. Oh, I'm going to turn the volume right down on the game. Oh, this Liv. I don't know why, but I get her and Alexa's music mixed up sometimes. All right. Let me know how the audio is for you guys. If it needs to go up, come down. I'm going to turn the audio for the game completely off. By Wade Barrett. Oh, Corey Graves! Woo! Oh, I'm excited to have Corey Graves back working with Pat McAfee. He's so much better than Pat. So's Wade Barrett. I'm afraid this is leading to a tag team match with Brie and her, which means that we're going to have to hear Brie mode. Hmm. This Nikki thing did nothing for me last week. So. Okay. Woo! We do love Liv Morgan in this house. I'm going to close and reopen my gaming stream. I mean, Dirty Dom's pretty cool. Oh. Sorry, volume went right up there. Turn that right down. Remember when Liv was part of the Riot Squad? And it didn't seem like she was going anywhere? No, Slim Jim's in the center of the ring. Yeah, why is it all about Liv? Tell me, Tom. I really hope this doesn't turn into Nikki and Brie. Hmm. Four-time, eh? Yeah, that's true. Hmm. I don't think that's going to go the way she wants it to go. Well, here comes Io. Do love her music. And she's not. Let's just... And she can't even say Stephanie Becker. All right. Excited to hear what Io has to say. She'll tell us she's on. I don't know when the match will take place. Io. What was I coming in here to do? All right. Well, so the goal here, by the way, while we're doing reactions here, is to try and grind up to 300,000 MFP. So we're in a good spot this week for opening card packs on Friday. Take her on right now. Oh, Nope. Tagged the wrong person. Hmm. You earn it. Her English is getting better. I'm really excited about that. Io's becoming a better and better talker on the mic. I thought we were cheering Dom now. I thought we loved Dom. Yeah, listen to Dominic. I don't think that's going to happen. Hit her with it. Hit her with it. E-yo, 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 E-yo. That was good. I like the fact that they're making her a good babyface champion. A smart babyface champion. We don't see those enough within like WWE. It's a good segment, although they're building to Evolution. I don't know where that's going to go. Yeah, she was never going to hand it over. The crowd loves Io, which is good. All right, let's get to those. Let's get to those. So Uso, I guess. I don't think it's Sheamus. He's already been king. It won't be Rusev, but he won't take the pin. LA Knight's going to get involved with Bronson Reed, so that really just leaves Jay to take over the spot. I don't know. What do you guys think? And then for the women, Asuka's back, but it's got to be Vicaire, right? I think it's got to be Vicaire. I think it's got to be Vicaire. I guess we'll find out. I'm sure these matches have been really good. So, and like fitting four of them in just seems like a quick way to do the matches. Oh, is Asuka coming back? I might have to pause here for a second. No, that's Stephanie, right? Yeah, it's Stephanie Vicaire. I'm just very curious what music they're going to use for Asuka when she comes back. Her new music or her old music? Which are both bangers, for the record. All right, here's Stephanie Vicaire. Who's your money on, chat? I think it's Vicaire. Wait, why'd he? Okay, we gotta take these guys down. Come on, man. These are supposed to be quick matches. Two. Get it? Why was that such a slow count, ref? We should be able to get the pin here. Not quite worked out the way I wanted it to, but it is what it is. Oh, those got to be expensive. Those have to be expensive. I think the WWE needs to relook at their ticket pricing, but that's not new commentary. All right, here comes Raquel. Liv could have finished that match. She just refused to. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, so just so everybody on the stream understands what's up, I'm a bit delayed from starting wrestling tonight. We had my kid's soccer game until 8 o'clock, so or after 8, so I'm just getting into it now. But I appreciate everybody hanging out here as we live react and we grind a little bit. Oh, why am I... Jay, I'm not doing this right. That's fine. No, not in the corner. I didn't want to be in the corner. I just want to tap him out now. The whole Roxanne thing was great. I can't wait for Roxanne. She's going to be fantastic. You know what? We're going to switch out here. I don't love Raquel's theme music. I think it's supposed to be Judgment Dayified, but it's not great. Oh, Ivy Nile got the jobber entrance. All right, now we got Asuka coming back. Let's see how Asuka's doing. I bet she looks great. Is this her old music? I think it is. Yeah, that's the old music, not the one that she had recently. It'd be good to see Oh, Asuka, I've missed you. Oh, love the face paint. Yeah, I think there's a mix of both. I think some of the ticket prices can be inflated. I went to SmackDown the night before Elimination Chamber this year. And the Elimination Chamber tickets were definitely quite a bit more than the SmackDown tickets. But they're selling out right now and they're making money, so I guess at the end of the day, you need to let the pricing, like, let the free market dictate pricing. I'm so glad to see Asuka back. That's not what I wanted. Come on, Roman. There we go. I'd love to see Jade win, but I think Roxanne win, but Jade's going to beat Roxanne. Whoa. Ivy Niles here to take a pin. Sorry, Ivy, but that's just the truth. Wish it wasn't the case. How's the audio for everything? How's it my voice compared to the what's coming through from Netflix itself? Big Mommy Cool. Asuka's 43? Sounds right. She's older now. She's been with the WWE for a while too. Well, let's do a quick little Google search and we'll find out the answer to that question. Yeah, she's born like 2 weeks before me, actually. So, yeah, she is 43. That is correct. Yeah, her birthday's almost 2 weeks before mine. I think Stephanie is going to pin Ivy here. They don't want Liv to take, or not Liv, Asuka to take the pin this quickly with her being back. The Widow's kiss there, yeah. Or no, the Devil's kiss. Yeah, 100%. Asuka's in great shape. Better shape than me, that's for sure. She looks so confident. Like, they could have put her right on the main roster. I think her, electric chair. Kind of like that. But I think Vicario is going to take her back over. Oh, onto the apron? I thought they were going to try and do the devil's kisses on the apron. Yeah. Better than the bastardized version Charlotte Flair stole during Mania. Oh, yeah. I don't know what Trish can still wrestle a banner. I actually don't know what the situation with Lita is and wrestling and where she's at. I guess she had that match at Mania a few years ago, which was okay, but she looked a little bit sloppier than Trish did. But Trish's style was always not like as high flying and easier to wrestle. I just remember the moonsaults weren't great from the moonsaults were not good from Lita, and I was worried about her delivering them. Yeah, when Becky and Lita were tag team champions before Trish went heel. Niall's not going to win. Yeah, let's do it. What I want. I kind of want Jordan Grace to come in and kill Ivy Nile. Because I feel like Ivy Nile is trying to be everything that Jordan Grace already is. We're grinding in the corner here until we hit 300K tonight. Oh, well, hopefully 300K. I guess till Raw's done. We'll see how we do by the time Raw finishes here. Wow. I'm so glad Asuka's back. We got Kyrie back. Now we have Asuka back. We have everybody but Dakota for damage control. But my understanding is damage control is dead. They'll just continue to be friends who support each other, but Damage Control itself is dead. Maybe it'll have the occasional references within matches or backstage. I don't know what their plan for Asuka is long term. I don't think they're going to ever win the King of the Ring, or win Queen of the Ring. Like, I half wonder if her role is just to take pins and put the younger stars over with Vicaire, Julia, Roxanne. That's not what I wanted. Sometimes AJ freezes and he won't do the move even though he should. I think that's a bit too far out. All right. We're just going to quit out and continue it on. Oh. I can't wait for that King of the Ring final. I'm curious to see how Jay does. I'm assuming he's the winner for it. Into the SVP or SVB. Okay, so Raquel's not going to win. This is okay. The crowd chants, "This is awesome," too much. Oh, who's involved? Rhea? We have to have DQ. Damn, Mama's going to town on Raquel. Are they going to give Asuka the win? Interesting. I didn't think they'd do Asuka. I thought it was going to be Stephanie. So who will it be? Asuka versus Bliss. That's an interesting matchup. We've seen it. Her face paint looks so good. I wonder what the plan here is with Rhea and Raquel and Liv. Something. Interesting that she's using the hip attack as a finisher now. I love Kathy. So happy for her. That's not bad. Bliss versus Asuka. That should be interesting. Were they? Man, I don't even remember that. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know if it was too soon to take it off him or not. I think they built a good storyline around it about how like he's been putting himself out too much and doing too much. Man. Sometimes that doesn't work too. Just shy. Come on, Gunther. Oh wait. Yeah, we knew Gunther was going to win this, I think, as we got further and further into the match. Damn. It's interesting. I'm curious to see how he represents as the champion. Like he'll obviously still be heel, but he's got to have a little bit of vulnerability considering he's lost it and had to regain it back at this point. Or maybe not. Who knows? We'll see where Gunther goes here in a second. Ugh. Oh, need to tag in Reigns there. When is SummerSlam? I feel like that's coming up. Because we're all excited about boxing. Oh, Roxanne's back there. Liv is not going to be happy. Huh. I think SummerSlam's the official breakup of the Judgment Day. That's got to be it, right? Oh, Liz getting kicked out of the group. Oh, that can't be good. All right, here comes Gunther. Gunther! The Ring General Gunther. The Ring General. I thought she was going to say Goldberg. I expect the rumors keep being that we will see Goldberg potentially tonight to set up a match for Saturday night main event between him and Gunther. I don't know. I don't know if I even want that, but there's a good chance we could hear Gunther's music hit very, very quickly. Maybe he'll say Goldberg's name, and then the rule is that he has to show up because he said his name. Not like a certain other person where you say his name and he appears. I do love Gunther though. He became one of my favorites when I started playing the game last year because I got the Diamond Gunther card and it was so good. Oh, just a little bit late there. What's going on, Kane? Thanks for joining in. We're just reacting to Raw a little bit late. We're in the Gunther segment. We had soccer tonight with my boys. So 4 nights a week I have soccer with my kids. Oh. Wait. I tagged in the wrong person. There we go. And we're grinding some MFP. Had a banner first match with the women in the 4-way. Didn't expect Asuka to win. I keep tagging the wrong people in because of muscle memory. How's your day been going so far? No, so tonight was my youngest child's game and they lost. It wasn't a great match. They just lost, but he put in a ton of effort. The coach said he was the MVP of the game because he was all over the field. So the team's done pretty well so far, but just in general, they were outclassed by the team tonight. It happens. We're grinding MFP. The goal is to hit 300K before Raw is over. So I'd like to have a nice little bundle for Tuesday or Friday when the new cards come out. Is he going to say something nice about Jay, maybe? Oh, but he's going to say something dickish now. Night, yeah. There it is. I mean, you lost at WrestleMania. You've lost a few times. Not often, but you have lost. I kind of want to see him versus Cena before as one of Cena's matches. I just don't think that's going to happen. Nice. Yeah, I grinded a little bit this morning, but we finished the stream last night, I think, at 210, so we'll have like 90k today. And if I can pull like 50k for the rest of the days, we'll be in a good spot for Friday. All right, there we go. King, can you hear the audio? I don't know how the audio's coming through. Let me know. Yeah, here it is. Okay. This had been hinted about for a while. Is this the so they're setting this up for Saturday Night Main Event in a few weeks? Yeah, I get that. The basics just haven't been delivering. The deluxes have been pretty good in general. That deluxe we opened up last night's stream was not good. Goldberg. Oh, he looks so old now. Last ride. Goldberg last ride, the shirt says. Can you hear the audio from Raw in the background? Or does that need to come up? How does that sound? Because I'm trying to get the audio coming through too. Oh, we don't... He doesn't look... He looks like an old man now. I mean, if he can go and do a few spears, sure. But he's got to put Gunther over. That's the only reason he should be here. You can't hear Raw. Okay. I'm going to make some changes. Let me know if it gets better.
So, congratulations.
I turned it up a bit. Let me know if you can hear it now.
A little note on tonight and tell you how proud I was of you. You know what, though? One thing, before I go. A few months ago, you started something with me and my family in Atlanta, Georgia.
Sometimes that doesn't work.
And I am going to make sure that I end it in Atlanta, Georgia. July the 12th.
Yeah, Saturday Night Main Event.
Saturday Night Main Event. You're mine. Because you're next.
Man, I am so not excited for this. Like, legit not excited for Goldberg versus Gunther. Fucking thing.
July 12th is 3 weeks from Saturday. Saturday nights.
I don't want this. I've made that decision.
And it's only appropriate. It's in Atlanta.
I mean, Atlanta makes sense. Yeah. I just don't want Goldberg wrestling anymore.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we digest all of this, we want to talk.
Sure, we'll sell some tickets in Atlanta.
In a match presented by Cash App.
Oh, another Cash App match. We love putting our logos on things.
Hey, what do you want to talk about? The podcast hosted by the American
Talking about the Damian Priest episode.
features Sit-down conversations with superstars and legends about never-before-heard stories and career-defining moments while enjoying their favorite cocktail from Wheatley American Vodka. Cody's guest this week, Damian Priest. New episodes are available every Wednesday on WWE's YouTube and wherever
Man.
you get your podcasts. And I'll tell you what I want to talk about.
All right, let's get these dummies out of the ring here.
Right here on Raw.
The 12th
No, nobody's excited about this, Michael Cole.
main event. You're mine. Because you're
Next. I do like the "you're next" catchphrase. Somebody should adopt that.
Well, we can now confirm it has been made official. July 12th,
Oh.
Atlanta, Georgia. Saturday night's main event.
I'm just going to be totally honest. I do not care to see this.
Gunther will defend his title against the WWE Hall of Famer, the one and only.
I don't know, man.
And
I
ladies and
don't know.
gentlemen, you have an opportunity to experience the non-stop excitement in Atlanta at both Saturday night's main event and
Yeah, that's kind of where I sit. Like, Goldberg was okay. I remember him in WCW. That's kind of when I got into wrestling, is when he like first started like going on WC, because I watched WCW before I watched Raw. So Nitro before I watched Raw. So yeah, yo, what's going on, Michael? Thanks for coming to hang out. We're live reacting to Raw, though I'm definitely delayed. We had a soccer game with my children tonight. As it stands, I've got soccer 4 nights a week as a parent. What? Camera's this way. 4 nights a week as a parent now. So everything's delayed if I'm doing live reacts to it.
Goldberg, a current Hall of Famer. No
Okay.
doubt this man is a future.
Something that needs to happen here. I need AJ Styles into the TNA Hall of Fame. And I would like a persona of TNA AJ Styles. Short hair.
There's so much to
I doubt they'd get the TNA music, but
talk about. AJ Styles,
give me a
second Intercontinental Championship.
AJ Styles persona card from like his early years.
He ran his mouth.
Heck,
Styles, a
take his late WCW one. They own that and can do that if it's to get around.
Judgment Day to do his
He didn't look that different in WCW as part of Air Styles. This is with Air Paris. I believe he had a tag team in the Cruiserweight tag team division.
championship. He has
Something like that.
rarely, if
Oh,
ever,
now I want to know.
helped out the members
Air
of
Raid?
Judgment Day, but as
Was
soon
it Air
as he
Raid?
needs help, oh boy, he's out here to help JD McDonough tonight.
Oh, would you listen to yourself? Do you have any idea how physically demanding the life of Dominic Mysterio is? Competing
Yeah, I know. I was really disappointed by.
making sure that Morgan is content and satisfied.
I was really disappointed by. Yeah, it was Air Raid. Air Raid was what the tag team was called. I was really disappointed by it being a demastered. I did all right on the pack itself, actually. Wait, give me a second. I took a picture. So it'll be in my.
AJ Styles, JD McDonough, first time these two men have ever
Somewhere. It'll be somewhere.
Nice takedown.
I know I got Roman Reigns Sapphire, so I got a little bit of MFP off that. Media gallery, here we go. Oh, and I got a new manager card. So I did actually get a new card out of it. That was the difference.
About that, and just a tremendous heart and resilience.
But yeah, I was hoping for more. And World Tour. Obviously, we're all hoping for a World Tour. I'm not sure when the update's going to come. And apparently, Shaq's been announced for... Shaq has been announced for 2K25 as well as one of the... Shaq's been announced as the second member of the Dunks and Destruction match or DLC pack. The question is, oh yeah. I have every, so seeing the Demastered was disappointing because I have every Demaster card. I'm only missing the promos and Punches Miz. That's it. So I was really hoping for that. I was ready for a basic. I knew we were going to get a basic based on the history, but I will say we do have for the weekly reward for logging in is Bianca Belair, a diamond free agent card, which the login reward free agent cards have actually gone for a decent amount of MFP, so that's not a bad one. So, and maybe they can give us some slightly newer packs than the Fierce packs for login rewards. I mean, it's better. They did Superstar one for, it felt like for months in 2K24, so at least they went to Fierce a little bit quicker, but we should get some good MFP out of that with that diamond when we scrap it. What do you think the next packs will be? I don't know. We've got Heatwave, we've got potentially Legends, and potentially Bloodline seems to be the direction. If I forgot to switch back. So I don't know who we get. Like maybe AJ, or sorry, maybe Heatwave or Bloodline. I hope it's not. I hope it's not Legends, just because those tend to be like a good amount of cards. Now the first Legends pack they kept to 20, so hopefully they don't go more than 20. But it just can be a lot sometimes when you're trying to unlock all the cards. I heard he'd be Legends too, yeah. So we'll see what it is. Like, I'm not like, I don't know. With Legends 2, we're likely going to see some Amethyst cards. We won't see a Diamond card until SummerSlam would be my guess. We start seeing the first Diamond ones. So, but some Amethyst Legends, maybe, I don't know. Maybe some cards with some grindy badges. Like, once again, I don't know. What worries me about 20 is getting the right match. We're getting the right cards for the boss battle. So, I just hope they put out decent odds on them. So, I guess we'll see.
I'm going to write this down because you just gave Dom credit. So I also have a question about the Judgment Day, and you've been watching, Corey. This whole Finn Balor situation, is he trying to do good by the Judgment Day, or is he trying to drive a wedge in the group?
Listen, I think
he's trying to drive a wedge in the group.
In the Judgment Day, because you've got a lot of people trying to do their own things individually, which sometimes can come at the cost of the unit.
I just want some more content. I think that's what it's coming down to.
Unfortunately, for a superstar the caliber of Finn Balor, that may mean less opportunity. That's why it's
man, this is not what I wanted to do.
To come out here, get the job done against AJ Styles, and then the Judgment Day as a unit can move forward.
Well, Roxanne Perez has not been welcomed with open arms by some members of
Gunther, can you pin him?
Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Although Finn continues to bring her around.
I'm gonna have to switch back to Gunther. It may be 50 to 60 Legends cards. They did that last year. Yeah, it was quite a bit Legends card. There were a lot of Legends cards last year, if I remember correctly. So I just, you know, Tongaloa, I hate you. I'm just gonna scrap the match and start over. It's not worth keeping going. It'll take longer to fix it.
Ushigoroshi across the neck. Here's the cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out. I haven't heard that in years.
It's a deep cut for you.
I just want to hit 300K tonight. That's my goal. How are we doing with the... We're about halfway through Raw right now. I don't know if I can hit that. That's a lofty goal.
Surveying the situation. There are very few situations, if any, left.
Dude, he reversed it.
Hasn't experienced and excelled at.
And here's the problem that Dominic, using the big cranium to his advantage, like is JD. Block. Here's the problem, Dominic.
Oh, just Tongaloa. The grind wasn't going right in the corner and knocked me off the apron. That's more why I was annoyed at Tongaloa. Nothing to do with him specifically, but just in the game it wasn't great. As we try and grind our way to 300K.
Pitbull mentality of AJ Styles. It's why AJ has made it to the pinnacle of this industry on multiple occasions.
You know, McDonough's one of those guys, Corey, that
yeah, we love McDonough.
On the cusp of a breakout at some point.
I completely agree with you, and I think coming back after
because of his big head
is a clean slate, a fresh opportunity. You can see physically he's in perhaps the
he's got a breakout. His head's so big.
JD just needs the chips to fall his way once, and if he capitalizes, it could be a
Oh, I think he's injured. Sorry. I understand. Yeah, no, I believe he's got an injury right now, which is why he's not been on TV. Also, he botches everything. I'll show you guys here. I want to open this at some point, but my kids got me this for Father's Day. It's getting all blurred, but it's a Magic the Gathering Commander deck with some boosters from Costco that I'd like to open. I've re-fallen in love with Magic the Gathering after like 30 years. I played it when I was a kid, a teenager, and I've still got my old cards, which are like 30 years old at this point.
The distraction there once again by the Intercontinental Champion. This speaks to how cagey and crafty Dom can.
I think JD wins due to Dom's distraction.
Nice takedown by Styles. And quickly, the Styles clash.
Oh, maybe not.
Last week, the Styles flash.
The flash clash.
Kick out. No win for Styles. AJ Styles with the victory.
Dom, get in now. Go after AJ.
AJ Styles is able to dominate. Oh no! A cheap shot. Pele kick by Styles.
I love Styles. I really want to see him in... Tom and Tonga, I think, is injured as well. I think they're both injured, but just different time. Man, at some point... That title looks so much better with the blue on it.
Dominic Mysterio cannot run forever.
There's a good change adding the blue to it. Put a
Put
white belt on it with that blue, and I think it'll look really good.
This could be looking into a crystal ball for the Judgment Day, but look, Finn and Dom looking to hatch some sort of attack here.
And JD as well.
Styles is surrounded. Here they come.
And AJ Styles outwitting the Judgment Day. He's not the Intercontinental Champion, but
I'm just going to scrap this match.
may well be sometime down the road.
Styles remembers that feeling well. Would love to experience the Intercontinental Gold yet again. Take you back to the closing moments of this. AJ Styles ripping McDonough off the canvas.
Styles Clash is such a good finisher.
Down, and AJ staring a hole through Dirty Dom on the outside.
How much MFP I got right now? I think it said 263. So still got a lot of work to do.
Of the Intercontinental Champion.
AJ Styles.
I'd have more, but I definitely
What's the crack?
need to get.
Tell me, how's me bulldozer buddy Otis doing?
He's doing good. He'll be back soon. But big match tonight. How you feeling?
And from one bet to another, take care of Rusev for us.
No, no problem, Natty. You just need some tough love, you know? Time to bully the bully.
Sheamus!
Oh, Kirituza was the best.
Kick his ass.
Is Natty part of Alpha Academy? I don't understand. Or is she just hanging out because her and Maxine are tag team partners? Like, ooh, there's Bailey. She looks great.
For the first time since being taken out before WrestleMania.
What do we got? Why does Xavier Woods look like the Godfather? Oh, boo. No, we wanted the Oilers to win. I'm not a big Oiler fan. The only Canadian team I don't want win is the Leafs, because after the Leafs. But I'd like a Canadian team to win a cup. Yeah, 264, 128 is the current total right now of where I'm sitting. We need that cup finally back. Although, like, my team is the Penguins. But the Penguins have sucked for a few years now, so...
Monday Night Raw sold out tonight in Titletown, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Live on Netflix and presented by Snickers.
But good on you for knowing about hockey in the first place. I know it's not the most popular thing in the States, even though you guys have a huge amount of the teams.
championship
It's that part of the show where we have to get the celebrities out.
here on Monday Night Raw.
Here comes Bailey. She's going to rip on Becky, which I'm fine with. Although Bailey's music is not good. Ah, gotcha. Okay, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bailey.
Well, Corey, speaking of
I love Bailey, but she has the worst finisher,
championship
and her music's... I miss the old music, with the inflatable, wavy hand guys.
To say that Bailey has spent the last few weeks seething about what happened during WrestleMania season, but this unfortunately isn't my story to tell. Bailey is here, she is live, and I have a feeling we are about to hear.
Oh yeah, we're gonna hear all about it.
Model's mind.
Bailey's the fucking women's MVP.
Becky Lynch.
I think I'm gonna make a video about my top 10 favorite wrestlers,
She said you ain't seen nothing yet.
because that's a question that comes up a lot. I thought it might be fun to
She
do.
realized it wasn't you, and she stopped.
Ain't no stopping us now.
Ding dong,
Yep.
Green Bay!
God, she looks good.
It feels so amazing to be back. I miss you guys so much. But we do have... I hear you guys trying to sing. All right, we'll get there, we'll get there.
She kind of asked them to do that.
Hear that, Michael Cole?
Oh yeah, make fun of Michael Cole. I always enjoy that.
All right, you guys all know the classic quote, you don't know what you have till it's gone.
And you don't know what you
But in this
have
case,
till it's gone.
every time I step into this ring, I know exactly what I have. I know exactly what it feels like to step in here, and I don't take it for granted. I don't take those chants for granted. I don't take you guys singing my song for granted, because every single time I get an opportunity to be in front of you guys,
I don't know if she should go back to Hug Life, but I'd like to see it appear.
born to do.
Also, you know, give me that Persona card. I'd love a Bailey Persona card with that
This is what's
theme song
most
and the
important
inflatable,
to me. This is what I put my heart and
the
my
inflatable
soul
guys.
every single night. And 2 months ago, I was stripped of an opportunity. I was robbed of a WrestleMania match. I was robbed of an opportunity to go after the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, a division that I hold near and dear to my heart.
Yeah, you were tag team champion with you're the first tag team champion
But
with Sasha.
luckily for me, I don't come in here day in and day out, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, every single day, losing sleep, putting my body on the line just for one night. I don't do it for the big moments. I don't do it for the championships. I don't do it only for WrestleMania. I do it for nights like tonight for people like you.
Bailey. Theme song's in career mode, but I love that song. Yeah, it's really good.
So
I never played just basic career mode, so I never know.
if you think you taking me out for WrestleMania hurt me, if you think it broke me, I want you to know that you're wrong, that it healed me, Becky, that it made me better, Becky, that it made me stronger.
Interesting. She's going to take the IC title off Becky?
Now, I may have said in the past, hell, even right up to WrestleMania, how much it bothers me, how much you've been a chip on my shoulder, that you've always just been 2 steps ahead. You've always been just 2 rungs
yeah,
ahead,
you're right, you're right.
But I could never quite make it there. Yeah, that ate at me, Becky. But you know what? I'm climbing that ladder, Becky, and I'm coming straight for you, and I'm knocking you down, and I'm taking everything that you took from me. So you better get your ass out here right now.
Whoa. Whoa.
Bailey never short on passion, has it in overabundance this evening. But here comes the man doing her best troll job, decked out in Bears gear.
The Bears.
Women's Intercontinental Champion, albeit in controversial fashion, when she knocked off Lyra Valkyria to win the championship.
Look at the smug look on the face of Becky Lynch, holding the Intercontinental Championship high above her head for the world to see.
I didn't know that was the thing. The Bears still suck. But I'm not as in tune to the football NFL side of things.
Maybe the last time. I've always been a chip on your shoulder. I've always been a chip on your shoulder. You and me were the same. We were never meant to be the top of this business, but you accept being second fiddle. I don't. Much like the Packers. You would always rather have your group of little friends than your legacy. I would always prefer to have my legacy than a group of fake-ass friends.
Legacy?
I wonder who the friends are. Naomi, Sasha.
If I do say so myself, right, Michael Cole? That's right, I built my legacy, and I'm so confident in my legacy that I don't mind help bringing along the locker room with me. I don't mind bringing people that need help.
Okay, yeah, the people. You fight for the people. You fight for the people.
Take the
I
pin.
used to fight for the people, but the people stopped fighting for me, so I stopped fighting for the people.
What are you doing, Gunther?
And hey, here's a secret. The people stopped fighting for you, too. You want to know the proof? When I took
Can I have a basketball or football team? So we don't have a football team. There's no NFL team at the moment. So we've had the Bills play in Toronto occasionally because Buffalo's pretty close to across the border, not too far from Toronto. But we do have the one basketball team. We have the Toronto Raptors. We did have a second one. Vancouver had the Vancouver Grizzlies for a little while, but I believe they went to Memphis.
You took a whole year off, and you were so worried whether they would boo you or whether they would cheer you that you had to take me out. You didn't know if they were going to care if you came back. You had to be a surprise. You took me out, and 24 hours later, it still didn't sit right with you. You probably couldn't sleep, and you had to take out Lyra, too, because you couldn't hack it if they were going to boo you or cheer.
And they cheered for that, too, didn't they? Yeah, they cheered for that, too.
Becky, do you even remember what it feels like to have to fight for everything, to have to fight for opportunities like WrestleMania, to have to fight for opportunities for a championship. Do you remember that? Or is your head too far up your ass that you just don't know what it's like anymore?
No, actually, I don't. I don't remember what it's like. Do you remember what gold feels like?
Look how close these two are behind the scenes.
Why don't you remind me, Becky? Huh? Why don't you remind me? Get over here.
Yeah, we've got
Talk to me, huh?
7 hockey teams. I think it was make it 7 when we added the Jets in.
What gold feels like.
Back to Winnipeg.
To you, 'cause you're sneaky, but okay, you want
We do have a pretty popular baseball team in the Jays, but they haven't been successful in years.
and not for
But people still love the Jays no matter what.
See you in Columbus.
Oh, and a cheap shot. Bailey made Becky pay. You know, Corey, from where I sit, Bailey made a lot of sense. Becky seems delusional. Perhaps she's losing confidence. Perhaps she's trying to prove to herself that she belongs where she is at this point in her career.
Yeah, this may surprise some people, but I fully agree with you.
Because I do not like the Maple Leafs.
Bailey, that is a woman who cares about this, who loves
So part of it is being an Ontario boy. I'm about 2 hours away from Toronto.
Becky used to be that. Bailey is now.
Just so many people love the Leafs, and they've been so terrible for so many years. You just kind of build an affinity towards hating them.
Jay Uso and Jay, minor setback for you last week. Luger, now the world heavyweight champion. So tell me, how important is tonight's King of the Ring match?
I know my friends are diehards for him.
Very important. I won my first heavyweight championship from him. I got his respect. He won the championship back from me. He got my respect. So as far as I take it, Uso, it's 1-1. He can look past Seth Rollins. He can look past Goldberg. But we're going to run it back, Kathy. You know what I'm saying? And if that means going to King of the Ring tournament to get back my World Heavyweight Championship, say less.
Say less.
One word,
Thanks so much, Jay.
I love Kathy Kelly.
Uso is focused tonight, but he needs to
Green
go
Bay
through.
Blizzard
Batman,
football team?
Bronson
Must be
Reed,
their soccer club.
Rusev is ready. It's our main event.
Or
It's the
football
final
club.
men's matchup in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament tonight.
Oh, Kyrie. I kind of wish they would get away from this pirate presentation for her. And I know that's her thing. Like the pirate presentation for Kyrie.
From Yamaguchi, Japan, Kairi Sane.
Oh, yeah.
Kyrie Sane missed a number of months earlier.
There's, like, just like in the States,
She said, and she's been on quite the hot streak.
where you'd have,
In action against Liv Morgan.
just like in the States where you've got, like, two competitive teams, like, specifically, if you talk to, Montreal Canadiens or Toronto Leafs fans, those two fan sets are diametrically opposed of each other.
This Saturday at 3 o'clock Eastern, fans at Fanatics Fest can see the
So,
SummerSlam press conference. where their
100% it
superstars,
happens.
including John Cena and CM Punk, among others, will be live as they get ready for WWE's biggest event of the summer at MetLife Stadium. You can
Oh, I
catch
burped and it
the
didn't feel good.
SummerSlam kickoff either live in person or by watching on the WWE social media channels. And then on Sunday at 1:30 Eastern, it's
Why
the
are we
Canelo
pushing
Alvarez
this?
versus Terrence Crawford
No
press
way.
conference
Fatal
ahead of
Fury's
the
still
biggest
advertising for
boxing
things for
events
this?
of all time. Head to fanaticsfest.com.
I'm a big fighting game guy.
The ultimate sports
Yeah, 100% like New York
event
Boston.
at Javits Center in New York City.
I'm surprised Fatal Fury's still advertising. That game did not do the numbers SNK, I think, wanted them to do. What's Nick Aldis doing
Hey Jay,
here?
thank you for returning this in a timely fashion. I'll make sure that it gets back to Dirty Dom eventually. But I have some good news. You have an opportunity to get this back permanently because it's been made official. A Night of
Saturday
Champions.
Night. Oh, Night of
AJ
Champions.
Styles versus Dominic Mysterio.
Good.
for the
That should be a fun match.
Championship.
They never talk about their history together.
Hey, Nick.
Bailey, listen, I heard what Becky had to say out there. It's been made official, but I've added a little twist. See, the way I see it, is that at WrestleMania, Becky took a title match from you, so the way I see it, you're owed a title match. So next week, it's Bailey versus Becky Lynch for the women's Intercontinental Championship.
That's going to be so good.
I knew I liked you, Nick.
Hey, Bailey.
Who's trying to talk to Bailey? Lyra? Yeah.
Oh, welcome back. And congratulations, I guess.
Yeah, thanks. Look, I'm just trying to do what's best for me, and I'm sorry I didn't get back to your text messages or your calls. Like, that was a really rough 2 months. I wasn't getting back to anybody. Like, it's nothing personal, I promise.
No, I get it. It's not personal. You're just doing what's best for you. And just know if you win that title, I'll do what's best for me.
Well, two major news
Interesting.
notes there, Corey. First, you heard Bailey.
I'm actually very excited about Becky versus Bailey next week. I don't think we've seen that match for a while. So that should be a good pairing. Yeah, Lyra's good. Her mic work's getting better. She's been working with Becky and Bailey has been really positive for her in developing her character.
Doesn't necessarily seem to be herself recently. Liv has got a
So-
lot on her plate, perhaps a little too much. This is what. Did Liv injure herself?
I think so. Referee Jessica Carr, as Kairi Sane looks on, Liv may have injured her shoulder. And
Is this a fake?
I believe our doctor is going to head over now and check on Liv Morgan.
Well, listen, this could speak to
I feel like this is
point
a
I was
fake.
about to make. I mean,
Again, let's take a look at what happened here.
Yeah.
Kairi Sane.
takedown by Sane. Ooh, is it the right shoulder? I think Liv might have dislocated her shoulder.
Yeah, we're going to find out.
Man, Kyrie looks like a tank. Okay, that was too quick for a commercial break.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here live on Monday Night Raw. Unfortunate situation moments ago in the match between Liv Morgan and Kairi Sane. It seemed to be, Corey, a normal takedown by Kairi Sane. It's just the way that Liv Morgan landed.
Yeah, certainly not something we would generally consider high risk, but here's another look in slow motion. Kyrie with the single leg takedown. And watch Liv Morgan's right arm, particularly her elbow.
Oh, the elbow does look bad.
A punch.
Oh, yeah. Women in WWE in general,
Procedure for sports entertainer. This is
like hands and feet above every other organization.
From Liv Morgan trying to protect herself, and unfortunately her body just appears to have given out on her in this instance again.
Oh, I hope she's not.
Earned the victory due to Liv.
She was going to have a big spot at Evolution. I hope she's not out. Bless me.
Yeah, you saw medical.
Oh, why they
helping Liv to the back? She was favoring her right arm. Hopefully, we'll get an update on Liv here in the next couple of minutes on Monday Night Raw. We had talked about it as well. It's been a rough go for Liv over the past couple of months. Of course, she missed some time due to the movie. Came back, had some issues within the Judgment Day, and then
Man,
obviously,
I hope Liv's okay.
For Liv.
Yeah, the life of a WWE superstar is full-time. The travel, the training, the in-ring, the out-of-the-ring, the appearance.
She was going to have a big match at Evolution likely, so.
Unfortunately, sometimes your body has other plans.
Yeah, including traveling halfway.
I want to kind of look at the dirt sheets to see what's going on, but also I don't because I don't want to get spoiled because we're watching behind time.
Undisputed WWE Championship. This thing really came
Still 40 minutes left on the show right now. John Cena.
Keyboard warriors. I have limited time. I told you when we started, 36 dates. And if you want to accomplish something,
This John Cena stuff's getting better. I'm really happy with the way they're taking his character. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I kind of really like the way he's doing everything now. Even his SmackDown promo on Friday was really good about like the James Bond master plan.
chest. You mad because the establishment picked you, but the people never did? That title has corrupted.
I don't know what's going on with Liv.
By my count, you've got 18 dates left. Of what little respect I had for you, I'll leave it up to you as to which one of those
This
dates
is
I
mine.
take this off your shoulder.
Yeah, punk.
You'll say that date is tonight, right here, right now.
Let's do it.
But not tonight.
We're going to do it at Night of Champions. Ball's in your court, hero. So what do you say? I use CM Punk's rebellious nature and sociopathic self-confidence to back him into a corner. Where now, if CM Punk really wants to take this, he has to admit to himself that he's a hypocrite.
Here's the truth. You can't beat me. When I'm at my best, you never could. I'm gonna ruin wrestling. I'm gonna take the strap and leave. Man, you sound like CM Punk. I won the title. I left with the title. You're trying to follow in my footsteps.
Yeah, I don't know if it's storyline or not. Her elbow definitely looks like it hits hard there.
I will follow you to hell to prove that I am better than you. You are a goat, but so am I. You are the goat that I will spit roast and sacrifice to the gods of wrestling. You can't see me. I see through you. And I always...
Oh, Sasha Banks, she left because of Vince. Her and Naomi left at the same time because she wasn't being respected. I can't remember exactly what happened, but she was the tag team champions with Naomi at the time. And their match got bumped off the show again, and her and Naomi dropped the titles and walked out. Or it was something bad. I can't remember the exact.
WWE Championship against the Second City Saints, CM Punk, the renewal of a great rivalry. A week from
We can save
Saturday,
this.
Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, Night of Champions. But before we get to Riyadh, let's take a look at what goes down this coming Friday on SmackDown. Cena will once
You're
again
killing me here. Yeah, Cena versus Truth.
with the man who
So, and that's why she left, and she went and did her like wandering woman thing through Japan and such.
none other than
Once she officially got her release, she's in AEW now, obviously, and I think she's happy with what she's doing in AEW. So, okay, let's get an understanding of what happened here.
We can tell you now that it appears that Liv has suffered a dislocated shoulder in that matchup. Unfortunate circumstance, Liv Morgan. We know this.
Yeah, I don't remember what the exact. It was something with creative they did not like, and they basically stood up for themselves.
WWE social media channels throughout the week for the latest on Liv Morgan. Meanwhile, let's head to the back and Kathy Kelly.
Man, I'm having problems
Yeah,
now.
everyone is talking about this King of the Ring tournament, and I am here with Sami Zayn. Sami, congratulations on your victory last week. You're moving forward.
If he couldn't be Money in the Bank, I'll take him being King of the Ring, King Sammy.
Talk to me. Tell me how you're feeling.
I don't know, Kathy. I feel like I've talked about the World Championship so much lately and what it means to me, and now somehow the opportunity's here. You know, and look, I've had the chance a few times in my career to challenge for the World Championship, but I don't know, something about this time just feels different.
Oh, this is so disturbing.
Oh, Karrion Kross.
Feels different. There's absolutely nothing different about this. You know, Sammy, you know you're an insane person, right? You know what an insane person does? They do the exact same thing.
And expect a
every day,
different
expecting
result.
a different result. Let me explain to you what's going to happen. You're going to go to Friday Night SmackDown, and you're going to compete against one of the most diabolical people this business has ever seen. A guy who knows how to win, the Viper, Randy Orton. And then you're going to lose. And he's going to go on to become a 15-time world champion. And then you are going to stay at 0.
You think I'm crazy?
Yeah.
You know what I think you are? I think you're a coward.
He's great.
I think you hide back here.
Karrion
you
Kross
talk
has
and
been
you-
so
you
good.
hide in the shadows and you lurk and you talk in riddles. Why? You don't go out there because maybe all the big talk that you do when you go out there, maybe you can't back it up. Maybe
Are we
you
going to
don't
get
have the
a Sammy
courage
match
to
soon?
talk a big game, and maybe you fall on your face. And
Or
you
Karrion
have the
Kross
courage
in the
to go
ring?
back out there, because trust me, I've talked a big game. I've gone out there and I've lost, and I've had the courage to pick myself back up and go out there again. Can you say the same? I didn't think so. So I'm done listening to you talk. Do you understand me? Right now, my focus is the King of the Ring. That's my priority. But I'm telling you right now, the second that's done, I am going to Adam Pearce.
Nightbot wants a digital coffee. It's
We're
true.
gonna have this match once and for all. It's about time.
Nightbot's a little overzealous tonight. I don't know. I need to figure out how to spread the messages out a little bit better. They just kind of they're all timed, but they all come in clumps. Who do you think is going to win? I think Gunther has to win. They cannot put the title on. They can't put the title on Goldberg. So, although I don't know if it's for the title, Gunther's got to be the winner. It's just got to be Gunther.
Are you going to join in the festivities tonight, Graves?
We'll see how I'm feeling when he gets here.
Day one is just me.
Well, you better take it easy. We don't need another injury.
That's why I'm just standing here and flapping my arms. You got to give Jey Uso credit, Corey. Last week he came out here, he lost his coveted world championship to Gunther, but he's back on the horse tonight, looking for redemption and an opportunity to advance in the King of the Ring tournament.
Okay, that's enough eating. I've done my share of eating. Is this the final segment of the card? How much time do we have left? Day one-ish. 32 minutes? Yeah, it's a four-way. They can go 30 minutes, yeah.
What Jey Uso is made of when it comes to mental fortitude. You're talking about getting back on the horse, about having a short memory, forgetting the loss.
Putting Jay and Sammy in the finals? Or Jay and Cody in the finals? Could be interesting.
But it could eventually all lead.
Oh no, it'll be Cody versus Jay next week.
To become world heavyweight champion once again.
Welcome to...
Oh, some guy's got a Lesnar jersey. Gross.
See what I did there?
I did. I'm going to do my best to ignore it.
See, but this is how it's done. That's how it's done. See, I got a lot better since the last time you were here.
You've been practicing. I'll give it to you.
Jey Uso with an opportunity to head to the semifinals.
That should be on your preview for your channel, Yeating. Yeah.
It's live on Netflix.
Jey Uso. Oh, we stand Jey Uso in this house. His Raptor shirt's one of my favorites. The one I got for when he was in at Scotiabank. I got the Toronto Raptors because every city they go to, they make a new shirt for him for the city they're in.
The Undertaker is now available under the WWE Podcast Network in partnership with Fanatics.
And I love the classic Raptors logo with Yeet and the glasses on it. It's very cool.
Audio platforms and watch on WWE YouTube. We have
Right, how we doing here?
right across the street from historic Lambeau Field, 19th time that Monday Night Raw has emanated from Green Bay. Very first Raw in Green Bay happened back in 1996. Next week, Monday Night Raw heads down to Ohio, the capital city of Columbus, and great matchups on hand, including the Intercontinental Championship match in the women's division.
That's going to be such a good match.
Against a passionate and emotional Bayley live next week on Netflix.
I think that's going to be really good.
Queen of the Ring semifinals get underway. And there is a storm headed to Columbus.
But yeah, I think Jade's going to win against Roxy. I don't want that to happen. But there's this situation, I just happen to think that Jade's going to win the tournament, challenge Tiffany at SummerSlam, win the title at SummerSlam, and then Naomi's going to cash in on Jade immediately at SummerSlam and take the title from her.
There's
a poeticness to that. So to have it be Naomi that immediately cashes in on Jade and takes it from her.
WWE's YouTube and all audio platforms wherever you get your podcasts. Bailey, a special guest on Raw Recap.
Yeah. I'm just a bigger WWE guy in general. I think they've just done a better job storytelling. Although, like, don't get me wrong, AEW has its, like, Love Ospreay and Omega, and I'm very excited for whatever Christian does next. Sounds like he'll be doing another tag with Edge, and I don't know how they're going to pull that off against FTR, but I do want to know because I love Christian. I'm glad to see Rusev back in the WWE as well. He's somebody who thought AEW would be a better spot, and then they just didn't know what to do with him.
He will save superstars from themselves. Rusev has returned.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me wrong. Vince leaving was the key. I've said this for years. Vince was great for many years, but post-Attitude Era, he really fell off, and, like, for 10 to 15 years of the company, it wasn't great. The booking wasn't great. It wasn't fun to watch.
Says he wants to teach the locker room to learn from his mistakes, looking to save superstars before they destroy themselves.
Looking to intimidate Jay.
So yeah, it definitely was Vince leaving. Oh, I was so silly. I said there was like 32 minutes left for the final match, but we've still got entrances going on. There's 4 entrances that we need to do. We're still missing Sheamus and who's the 4th person? I don't even remember.
Not sure if I can do this.
Who's ever going to take the pin? Oh, Bronson Reed. No. I don't know who's taking the pin. Sheamus is taking the pin, I guess. He's so white. And don't get me wrong, too. Some people leaving the WWE was a better move for them. Like, if you look at somebody like Cesaro, I think he's been in a much better position than he would be in the WWE. Vince just didn't know what to do with him. I don't know if Hunter would know.
2 different occasions. That is the Hall of Famer, Bret the Hitman Hart, from back in the 1990s. Sheamus won the King of the Ring in 2010.
Oh, that didn't work.
He wants to become only the second.
I thought that was going to hit. Apparently not.
King of the Ring.
Sheamus knows all too well what value the crown can bring to your career, but here we see 2 longtime friends turn bitter rivals in Sheamus and Rusev. Rusev told me earlier today, when he needed Sheamus most, Sheamus left him in the dark.
Oh, yeah. 2010 is not good whatsoever.
Rusev said he was lost in the abyss.
Even the late 2000s wasn't good. Like, the mid to late 2000s was just as bad, probably, too.
Own your choices.
Feel like right after the Attitude Era, they really, like,
6 years ago,
Vince didn't know what he was doing anymore, and they were just catering to
in a decade.
bad stuff. Yeah, so here's Bronson. I can't believe there's a League of Nations reference. Interesting. Paul's carrying the briefcase for Seth, and Seth's not even there.
Well, Mr. Money in the Bank, Seth Rollins is to win by Bronson Reed tonight to complete his plan. Well, remember what happened before Money in the Bank? Seth Rollins and company, well, they took out...
Don't think I'm going to hit the... I don't want to stay up as late as I did last night. I don't think I'm going to hit the number 300K, but we'll get close. Yeah. I was the same way, except it was Benoit for me.
But Breaker and Reed did not forget. Mess with this duo at your own peril. Hellacious spear by Breaker, which opened the door.
Oh, come on, AJ. We're not trying to...
in the King of the Ring tournament.
So LA Knight...
No problems. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Michael. Enjoy, get some sleep. Yeah, we'll be back. I don't know when. Maybe tomorrow night for NXT. I'm not sure. There's been so very little like stuff to do this week in the game, so I'm not even sure at this point.
Sami Zayn will take
But yeah, we'll be coming back. But thank you for hanging out. Enjoy your night and get some good sleep, okay?
Tonight on the menu, the Big E special. I hope they reinforce the ring. This thing's got more beef than a Brazilian steakhouse. Sheamus sent to the outside.
Love the reference to Big E there. Big E special.
Oh, and Sheamus takes out Reed at the knees.
And I know it's a newfound alliance, but Cole, I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. The fact that Big Bronson Reed is now taking orders from both Seth Rollins and the wise man Paul Heyman, if that is not one of the scariest alliances you could conceive, I don't know what is.
Indeed, as you see Rusev now taking apart Jey Uso. Jey, of course, his ribs heavily wrapped due to a tsunami from Bronson Reed a couple of weeks back, and then, of course, the attack by Gunther this past Monday, the night that Jey Uso lost his world title.
Big right hand by Rusev on the ear of Jey Uso, and here comes Big Bronson Reed.
Yeah, the Oscilla.
Look at this, these two.
If I have enough for, like, I'll have enough for, like, a 10-pack plus some extras if we need to. I'd like to be able to open potentially two 10-packs, especially if it's Legends. I'd like to have enough MFP saved up to open up 2 20s. Because if it's Legends, there's going to be a whole F-ton of cards to collect. Most of which I'll probably grab in the card market afterwards, but really, the main concern is getting the boss cards for the boss battle.
330-pound man coming off the top of the War Game structure, shattering both ankles, and now he's back in action.
Big Bronson Reed's like a Paul Heyman dream come true.
Paul Heyman continues to just surround himself with talent.
You've known Paul Heyman about longer than I have, Cole. Have you ever known Paul Heyman to lose at anything? He may pivot, he may shift, but Paul Heyman...
I mean, not every Paul Heyman guy is great. Kurt Axel.
We all make mistakes.
In trouble now. Uso with a big kick to the face. And Uso looking to rally, but Rusev about took his head.
That was the worst.
We talked during his entrance about the fact that Rusev is in perhaps the best physical condition of his career. Got a little leaner, just as muscular, just as strong as ever, but now quicker than ever before. But Big Bronson Reed gets a
all right, so I just need to tag in, or not tag in. Yeah, oh, he tagged. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. There's be 285 times 2. I don't see the price going up on the cards this week. I don't see them putting the price up on the cards for a little while, honestly, with everything that they've done price increase wise. So yeah, if I can hit 570, which is a little far off, I think it's like 100K a day at this point.
Run it back. Mega 20.
Sheamus is fired up tonight.
Well, you mentioned it earlier. Understands what winning King of the Ring means, and wow.
Except he had to wear that stupid crown.
And Reed, though, as Jey Uso sidesteps it.
Reed might have just taken himself out of the equation.
Reed goes into the barricade.
Yeah, I've talked about this before. I think it's high, but also the odds have been better, and I've probably spent less MFP overall since the price increase. So, like, I was hardly hitting on cards. Like, when we'd open up a 20-pack, I was I'd get 5 or 6 cards out of a 20-pack. And since they've done it for the 10s, I'm pulling 7 to 9 cards out of a 10-pack. Like, it's much better. Nice! Going for 2.3 million. I'm nowhere near that. I'm sitting almost at 280K right now, so I've almost got enough for a 20-pack. So, they're going to have to bring Rusev Day back. The crowd's still chanting Rusev Day. This will be on a Saturday main event. Nice. Yeah, I could do a little bit more Faction Wars grinding. It's just not as good MFP-wise, and I did so much Faction Wars last week to get Bianca. for those boss cards. I figured I'd chill for a little bit on it so that I don't burn through all of my Faction Wars tickets, although I think I still have like 20 plus tickets. There's like 9 cards I'm missing, I think, total in the bosses now. Just the latest boss cards from the Ruby ones.
At the end of the King of the Ring tournament, is the champion at
So yeah,
SummerSlam.
man,
As Bronson Reed just
this is big man slapping man meat. You kind of got to let them just go at it.
big splash in the corner by big
And then Jay.
Reed. Jey Uso fighting back, tremendous resilience.
I think it's got to be Jay to win to go up against Cody.
This is not going to be good.
That makes a lot of sense.
World's strongest slam delivered. That may break some more ribs.
Yeah, LA Knight's going to come out and attack him, and there's no DQ.
Sheamus, you're right over there, Cole. Sheamus just threw Rusev over our announcer.
Nah, 166 still fine, man. Still good.
I think he grabbed your monitor. I just had Rusev.
Just a lot of grinding. I do have to find a job and find a job soon. Hopefully I've got my fingers on one.
World Heavyweight Champion main event Jey Uso. Yeah, first man to gain pinfall or submission advances to the semifinals next Monday night against one Cody Rhodes right here on Monday Night.
Yeah, that was me last week because I, like 20 cards I unlocked for Faction Wars to get Bianca. So I'm burnt out on it a little bit right now. So I'll chill and not play Faction Wars probably for a little bit, maybe until next week. But I just want to do some pure grinding with the grinding while watching some TV and chilling out.
Ribs are banged up to the extent of which we aren't entirely certain.
Caught him on the temple.
Sheamus wants to make sure.
Oh, no. To the injured midsection. And now big Bronson Reed. He just headbutted Sheamus in the chest.
And Sheamus dropped like a stone.
Man, just a freak of nature. This 330-pound Bronson Reed.
This could be the beginning of the end for the Celtic Warrior and this.
When's LA Knight going to get involved? That's the bigger question.
Sheamus is trying to get 330 pounds up on his shoulders. Sheamus has got Bronson Reed up.
Sheamus is a beast. He's underappreciated, I think.
White noise.
He was pushed way too hard, way too early
Kick out.
in his run.
And now Rusev just blew through referee Rod Zapata to get to Sheamus.
Rusev trying to capitalize on a depleted Sheamus. Just dropped the Celtic Warrior.
Yeah, I saw that.
Bronson Reed. Rusev standing strong. It could be.
There shouldn't even be limits to Faction Wars and needing tickets to play it. If you want to play it, you should just be able to play it.
In this match.
Tickets doesn't make sense for it. I mean, once again, this is fine. We chant with "This is awesome" way too much.
Back in the fight. Talk about guts out of Uso tonight. What a performance.
This is sheer will on display from main event Jey Uso, who's got his eyes locked on a downed Rusev.
You know, I'm just going to say a Jay versus Sammy final at would actually be pretty good. I'd be down for that.
Bad inside. Bad rips it all. Looking for the accolade. Submission move. The accolade. Locked in on Uso. Uso writhing in agony.
There it is. It's cinched in deep.
Is Uso going to tap?
No, he's not going to tap. Somebody's going to break up. It's a 4-person match.
Is Jey going to tap out? Jey trying to somehow hang on.
Where are we at here? Oh, we still got 7 minutes. We're close to being done.
Fatal four-way. It buys himself enough time for
Yeah, they definitely don't do that. But that's not... You should get a ticket just for finishing a run. I think that would be fair. Yeah, this is mediocre. Yeah, definitely not awesome. It's fine. It's not terrible. It's fine. I'm whelmed.
what you came to expect. Oh no, Reed, top rope, tsunami!
That one registered on the Richter scale.
And somehow Jey Uso saves the matchup just barely. Bro kicks, tsunamis. The matchup continues.
What a sequence.
This has to be almost done now.
From the field in this one. Here comes the main event. Jey picking up speed.
He got him.
Jey Uso with
Sometimes
Bronson Reed down.
AJ just doesn't want to jump and do his
Jey
thing.
get to the top rope? Can he feed off the WWE fans? Oh, and look who's here. Braun Breaker.
Oh, Braun. Okay, this is where LA Knight comes through.
Disqualification.
Braun Breaker.
This is where we get LA Knight.
Spoiler. But wait a minute. Sami Zayn. Where the hell did Sami come from?
Sami Zayn, who's
Oh, it's not LA Knight.
with Breaker and Rollins and company. Attacking. And now Breaker into the steel post. Sami Zayn, who's got Orton in the semifinals Friday night, is fired up. Little Helluva kick. Braun Breaker.
Oh, no. Oh,
My
no.
goodness, with Sami Zayn.
Oh, my God. Look out.
His head, and he just pressed it through Sami Zayn over the announce table to the floor. And the
Sammy's hurt.
Braun Breaker, future King of the Ring, especially if they keep the titles going. Oh, Penta's out. Penta's got such a good look. I do not speak Spanish. I speak a little bit of French, just a teeny little bit. Yeah, there's LA Knight.
And defiant megastar gets his lick back.
He cost Breaker.
What a schmaz at the end.
Is he going to cost Reed tonight?
Big Bronson Reed is down. Jey making the climb to the top turnbuckle.
Off the spear. Uso splash.
Across the back of Reed.
Can Jey Uso do it again? Bronson Reed's in trouble. Center of the ring. Uso splash again. Covered by Uso. Jey Uso with the win.
Okay, so now we get Cody versus Jey.
Uso.
Why?
Braun Breaker did everything he could to hand Bronson Reed the
How old am I? 43. I'm dating myself now. I don't like saying how old I am. But yeah, I'm a little bit older.
What an insane sequence of events.
So we got Jey going to fight Cody
King of the Ring tournament.
before King of the Ring,
Who knows? Congrats
or Night of the Champions, I guess.
to main event Jey Uso.
And I think your finals is Jey versus Sammy.
What shit? Uh-oh.
Oh, and here comes Punk, or Rollins, not Punk.
may have survived the battle, but I'm not quite sure about the war. Here comes a ticked-off Seth Rollins because for the second straight week, his plan was thwarted. Breaker out last week, Reed out this week, and Rollins is pissed off.
Rollins, Reed, and Breaker wasting no time and making the entire roster enemies.
Meanwhile, Jey Uso is a sitting duck. Jey Uso gave everything he had in that.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, man.
The miracle win, and now Jey
We're going to try and do more of these live streams.
and Rollins.
Here comes Cody. We got Cody coming in.
Cody Rhodes is here.
Adrenaline in my soul. Just take out control. Do it all again to cross your feet. Ah. It's very interesting where this is going. Woo! Crowd loves that spot where they get to chant. Whoa!
Well, Seth Rollins will wait to fight another day.
But this will frame Jey versus Cody for the next round of King of the Ring.
Comes to the aid of his
Green Bay Nightmare. Oh, and they want to sell some shirts too that said Green Bay on them.
main event Jey Uso, but Corey, now things get interesting for these two.
The semifinals are set. Cody
Nope. I feel like they're going to add a fourth man soon, but I don't know who it is. I'd like, honestly, for it to be Austin Theory.
And it's a great question, Corey, because you know something's coming down.
There's so many people involved at the end of that match.
Next Monday night in Columbus. Friends are going to have to put it aside.
A former WWE champion versus a former world heavyweight champion, former tag team championship partners, a matchup laden with gold.
All right.
One of these two men will advance to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, and Night of Champions to battle it out for the opportunity to be crowned King of the Ring. Next week, massive semi-final matchup. Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, live on Monday.
You have children? I got 3 boys. All right, and we're done Raw. Let me just finish this one round here of grinding, and I'll give my thoughts on Raw. There we go. So yeah, Raw, we had another 4-way with Asuka winning, moving to the next round of the Queen of the Ring. Did not expect her to win. I thought it would be Stephanie Vicaire. So I guess that was a pleasant surprise. The match was good. It was a good women's match. Then we have Oldberg back to fight Gunther for some reason, and I'm just not into it. I think Goldberg should have retired on any of his prior returns. And we've had the Goldbergs back several times already, so I don't know if we need that in our lives. I'm not excited for it. I don't know about you guys. And if you guys are, that's cool too. I thought the shirt he was wearing was kind of cool, Goldberg's last ride. But also, John Cena's doing that whole gimmick right now. And yeah. So, I don't know. I'm not extremely excited for Goldberg versus Gunther. The Becky Bailey segment was good. Excited to see them fighting at the next week. I think that'll be a great match next week. And I'm very much looking forward to that for the women's IC title. I think Becky will win, but I think it'll be a good match. And then what else happened? Liv injured herself. Oh yeah, I want to find out if that's a legit or not. I'm going to go to the dirt sheets right now. And let's take a peek if that's a legit injury. It doesn't say, it just says, okay, let's go to Twitter. Because if somebody knows what's going on and if it was legit or not legit, it's Sean Ross Sapp. So we're going to go to Twitter and check out see what Sean Ross Sapp is saying. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, he also agrees that's a great Goldberg shirt. But nothing specific about if Liv is actually injured or not. But Liv is injured, hurt her shoulder. Then we got into the men's match and had some big long entrances. I thought the men's 4-way was fine. A lot going on at the end because you had Sami Zayn getting involved, Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, Braun Breaker. Like there was just a all of these matches, the four-ways have had, well, not all of them, but some of them have had like a schmoz interference, and like a four-way gives the option for interference, but still I would have preferred like the old 2-on-2s, or 1-on-1s, and probably like an extra round of turners, because that just sounds more fun and less options for DQ. And as much as I hate Charlotte, I thought the way they ended the women's one on SmackDown was really good, with Alexa Bliss getting the pin while Charlotte had I was going to call her Katie Lee, but that's not her name anymore. And it's not Alba Fire. She had Alba Fire in the figure eight. So, and Bliss got the pin. I thought that was really creative, and you didn't need a DQ. You didn't need to do anything. So that's kind of like how the ending goes. It was like, was this a must-watch episode of SmackDown? No, it was fine. Or of Raw, it was fine. It was okay. But I don't know. We'll see. Optimistic. I still think King of the Ring. They've got some interesting spots now to take King of the Ring, because now you can get Jay versus Cody, with Jay going over potentially. Ooh. Oh, sorry. And then in the finals, in Saudi Arabia, you could have Sami Zayn versus Jay, which I think would be a great final match. So I don't know. I like that could still end up really good. So anyways, guys, I'm going to check out. I'm getting tired already. We didn't quite hit our 300K goal. We are, let's just move to the screen here. We are sitting at 281. So we're almost at another pack, or 10 pack. So need to do some more grinding. I'd like to have 570K. I don't think that's possible before Friday, but maybe. I don't know. If I do 50K a day, that's an extra 200. So maybe if I can do 75K a day, we can grind that. And that way, if it is Legends and a stupid amount of cards that are in the set, maybe that'll put me in a better position. I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys. Oh, hey, Tiny Blocks. How are you doing? Thank you for jumping in just as we're about to finish off the stream. But thank you so much for jumping on. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys so much for coming in and hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, I'll do some more live streaming soon. We have no live events coming up right now in the game. Like, it is when I look at the game right now and what we have live event wise, it is very barren. I think there's one more birthday bash this month, but the only thing we have is the final match against John Cena at the end of the month. For that Amethyst Hogan card, which I wish it was Cody, like the Cody action figure with the damaged tricep. And there's not much else going on within it right now. I was hoping we'd see some updates to World Tour, and we haven't, so I don't know. All right, guys. Well, if you've enjoyed the content, thank you so much, number one, for hanging out. But number two, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Hitting that subscribe button helps the channel grow, helps me create more great content. It came up yesterday, but I think we're going to do a tier list ranking this week of the current art, I guess, of the cards that have come out. And what do we think about the art? So I'm going to tier list the current art for the cards. For the different things, and we can update that throughout the year. And if you've got other ideas of stuff you want me to cover within the game, let me know, and I'm more than happy to do that, if it makes sense, of course. But yeah, definitely looking for some like content ideas, like tier lists or fun things we can do, or topic discussions. Especially when we're in 2-week cycles for the card packs, and maybe it's a little bit drier in content like it is this week. All right, guys, enjoy your nights. Thank you for hanging out. Everybody have a great night, and we will talk later.